Hi, Snoots. Hi, Dodders. So a lot of people say after coming to one of my shows, it's the first time that they felt like they belonged for the longest time. Like for the longest time, they haven't felt like they belonged or that they mattered or that they had a place. So I think there's sort of three things that are really, really important to remember as you go about your day, maybe today, right? Is that when you landed on this planet, when you were born, you were just exactly the same as every other person, right? Everyone matters the same. And it doesn't matter later in life what happens. When you were born, we all got born exactly the same. The second thing about that, of course, is that these sort of constructs that make people have power or more power than someone else, or you perceive them to be more powerful, or they say they're more powerful, those are just artificial constructs, right? So like political power, that's an artificial system dreamt up by humans. Corporate power, financial power, religious power even. Actually, if you look at all the different religions, those are just ideas created by man as well. Social media power, I don't know, whatever power someone claims to have, maybe friendship power, they're the most powerful friend in your friendship group. Those are just constructs, they're fabrications, they're not real no more than anything else is real in life. It's sort of an illusion, if you will, some sort of magic act conjured up by those who want to have a say over other people. And what really helps, I think, is the American Constitution, where there's three things that matter, written by the founding fathers many, many years ago in the most simplest form that have remained true to this day and should never be touched. And the first is that you were born free and you have your right to your life, right? No one has the right to take your life away or to threaten your life or to come take the life of your family members. That you were born with freedoms, liberties in your soul that were given to you at the time you were born, when you were born the same as everyone else. Those freedoms are yours. They're for no one to tell you what to do with, to take away, to threaten, to challenge. Not for someone who has the illusion of power, whether it's political, religious, financial, whatever. No one else has the right to take any of those liberties from you. They are yours. And one of the things that gets missed a lot, because we can barely get our way to those 2 points, right, that you should be free, is the third one. And it's the one I guess I'm most engaged with now, which is the pursuit of happiness. My endeavour, by smearing myself on the road now, up and down the country in the UK, doing tours, bringing people together, 1,500 people in a room, 2,000 people in a room, is to remember what that pursuit of happiness gives you. And laughing together, feeling all right together, someone putting their arm around you, going, "You're all right, having a good time." It reminds you that the pursuit of happiness matters. Having funsies in your life matters. And having that as a shared experience is something that in a full circle way takes you back to having faith. And it doesn't matter to me, like I'm not here to sort of, oh, God is this or Jesus is king or any of those things. You can believe whatever you want, but it's great to have some kind of faith. The biggest, greatest faith I have is in this family of ours, is in each other's. I have been given every reason to have a great deal of faith in much bigger things, which I also do. But pursuing happiness reminds you about belonging. It reminds you that you matter. It surrounds you with 2,000 people who are there laughing with you or helping you or covering for you or looking after your coat for you while you go and have a wee or whatever. So just remember as you get up, whatever day this is, that you matter. You really matter. That you matter just as much as anyone else, if not more than anyone else. It matters, and that you should do something today that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be big. It can be what I've just done, which is dance on my own at the top of a quarry that I'm not supposed to be in. Whatever your thing is, get naked, get in water, rub yourself up against next door's conservatory, dressed only in baby oil. I mean, that's a bit more, out there. But do whatever makes you happy, because the pursuit of happiness will remind you why you're here. We weren't put here to live as long as we could. We're not here as some sort of medical experiment. My view is that you shouldn't allow people who maybe had a lecture in something for half an hour to intervene with you and tell you what you need to sustain your life for as long as you physically can, until the moment you can't breathe another breath. But, oh my God, you made it to 93. Well done, you. You're not some kind of medical experiment. Do whatever you choose. Take whatever you choose. Be advised in whatever way you choose. Life is not about how long we can live it, but how big. And that bigness comes from within. It comes from you. It comes from being as free as you can possibly be. But most of all, that bigness comes from being as happy as you can possibly be. And I can promise you this as someone who's walked her path. The freer you are, the clearer your path becomes. And the more that you can follow your path, the closer you are to finding your purpose and realizing what this little mystery of life is all about. So